So, okay, the next point, if I now created flow, is will this flow be always there? Will I be in a situation where the losses that I visualize and where I eliminate them, will they never reoccur? Not necessarily, although I need to standardize first. So standardization is having a little bit of a cultural issue. So if in Haldan, if you say that you want to standardize something, the first thing that people are going to tell you is they're going to prove to you that they are so special that they don't need to standardize. So I once was walking in Japan with a Japanese, so in the evening there you go drink beer and have fun. And at 1 o'clock in the night there was this enormous road. You could look 1 kilometer there, 1 kilometer there. There was no car. So 2 kilometers I could see there was no car coming at all. And there was a traffic light, and how do you say that in Amerikaans, a zebrapad, zebra crossing. Okay, crossing. And there was a traffic light, and it was red. And this Japanese, he was hanging around. They can't drink out, and he was hanging like, what's it Amsterdam? And that's what we call Dutch green. So the Dutch always walk when the light is red. So this is a cultural problem. So in some countries, in Germany, that's complete. I mean, Germany and all, they're very close. And with Germans, if you tell them that this is the rule, whatever happens, they stick to the rule. It's very annoying. As a Dutch, that's what I say. But anyway, you have to think about that. If you found out what needs to be done, standardize that, bring it in your process to make sure that the one and only best solution that you work hard on, that it will stay in this process. So if new people come in, they will work according to that standard. Don't do that top down, please. Don't have a staff member implementing standards. No, that's what the people themselves in their work design. So they find out, I have a loss, I analyze it, I find out what's going on, I find a new solution, this is how we're going to do it. And now they're standardizing. Standardizing does not mean writing down, now you should press the green button unless the red light is. No, standardizing means put it on a machine, visualize it. If you go to the machine, immediately you can see this machine is in a standard way operated or is not operated in a standard way. Find the books about 5S, about visualization, about low-cost intelligent automation. You will see tons of examples. It's the simple things. It's the simple things. Yesterday I told you the example of an electro motor somewhere up on the machine, and sometimes this ventilation got cluttered and the machine got hot and turned down and so on. So what did the operators do? They put a little fan in front of it, what the children use, you know, this windmill. They put a little windmill up there. So you could look up there, the windmill was turning, okay, the fan is still blowing, the machine is cool. What would an industrial engineer do? He would put a thermistor on it and connect it to the MES system and have an alert, and then at the site manager's phone there was no use of it. So this is standardization. This is the type of standardization that we're talking about, the things that make common sense. Right? Some simple lines on the floor where I can see, okay, I should walk there and not there because there is a danger zone. So standardized things is a very powerful tool. If you think about it, what is our profession as manufacturers here? What is the art of manufacturing? The art of manufacturing, in my vision, I'm sorry, you don't see anything, right? You want to sit somewhere else? I'm sorry, I just don't. So the art of manufacturing is to repeat 1,000,000 times over and over and over again exactly the same thing, right? So Eric here makes millions of components, and a lot of you are making really literally millions of components. So the art that is in there is to repeat that. So how can you repeat this if you don't have a decent standardization? Right? So we all have standardizations, but it's sometimes a little bit woolly, right? So that brings us in this area where we can get up to 99.99% quality. We don't achieve 100 because we didn't 100% standardize it. We didn't really understand it. The profession where I come from, making photographical materials, in the days where we still had these photo films, you have to understand that there is 38,000 different chemicals in this emulsion. And nobody knows exactly how that works. The only thing they knew was that if you mix it in this constellation, this film has specific characteristics. So what you need to do to have it all the time like that is just repeat what you did. It's a very simple principle. If you do what you did yesterday, you will get what you got. You know? So it's just about repetition. So if the machine is always exactly standardized set up, it will have the output that you need. So in that case, I take you a little step further. You will not have to control your product anymore. You will control the parameters. You know the machine is set like that, the product must be okay. This is a very important principle. You can't check photographic material. You can't just take the film and put an emulsion on it. It goes to the customer. The customer is going to prove that it is correct or not. Okay? So this is about standardization. And the most